welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited to share this video with you today. So many of us shy away from participating in craft fairs or business expos or anything where there's a display booth. And I think it's because we don't know what to display or how to display it or what we're supposed to do once we're there. So as many of you know, I have a marketing background and I'm an event planner, and one of my areas of expertise is trade shows. I have produced and participated in countless trade shows over the course of my career. So when I saw this, and by the way, I want to put a disclaimer, I did not invent the Kissology Booth. Actually, my director posted it onto our unit's Facebook page, but once I saw it, I knew that it was the right thing for me and that I would be able to customize it. So even though I didn't invent it, I did recreate most of the forms and the way that it was done, so it would match me, so that it felt right for me. And that's another reason why I recreated everything, because I've uploaded everything to my Facebook group page, which I talked about in my last video, and I will put a link to the group page down below and a link to that last video down below as well in the description bar. But basically I started the group because it's a great place for me to upload the files that I discuss here in these videos, and then you can download them and customize them, edit them to fit your personality or your needs. So let's get started. This is what the Kissology personality, your Kiss personality booth revolves around. It's this kissing chart. I'm going to put it right here in the middle, and I know it's a little hard to see. And if you need to, by the way, go ahead and pause this video, follow that link down below, pull up all these documents on your tablet or your phone, and you can follow along if you need to. Okay, so the Kissology personality comes with 9 of these squares, and each one has a different name. This one is Divine Diva, Hippie Chick, Glow Girl, Expressionista. So each kiss has a personality name to go with it. So I have this on the table on a photo easel. Then I created these cards. I cut these cards down to size, about business card size, maybe they're a little bigger. And these are just scrapbook pages. I have stacks of scrapbook pages because I scrapbook, and it's just an easy gift for people to give me on Christmas or my birthday, but I have so many I'll never be able to go through them all because I now digital scrapbook as well. So I had them and I thought, well, this doesn't cost me anything. So I used something I already had. I did, however, choose the ones that are a little bit more cardstock, so they're a little bit firmer paper, and you might find that that works better for you too. So once I cut them down to size, I left them just like this. There's nothing on the back, which is where the pattern is, and on the front where it's white, I cut a label with my website. So you can see that right there. So you would put your website right there. And I just found this to be a more cost-effective way for people to walk away with my contact information, to walk away with my website, than handing out business cards as well. Number one, I didn't want to have to hand 2 things out. And number 2, I can save my business cards for other purposes and just have my website right here. And odds are that they're going to go home and share their personality with someone else, and they will be looking at my website at least more than once. So also you might see that some of these are not the same, like this one's a little bit smaller than this one, and that's just because I wanted to maximize how much paper I got per cut. And the truth is, I'm going to hand just one of these per guest that comes to my booth, so they're not going to be able to tell, well, this one's smaller than this one. So no need for perfection, you just want it to be clean cut. Alright, so then once I had these cards, I had them on a stack in a little box on my table, and I covered it so there was no dust coming to the paper because this one happened to be an outdoor event. Once somebody came to the booth, what they did was they kissed the card. And some of the ladies used the lipstick they were already wearing, but in many cases, because it was an evening event, their lipstick had rubbed off. But of course, I had on hand one of our lipsticks, and I do recommend using one of our darker shades, something closer to a violet or a red, just so that it shows up better on the card. The shade that I happen to have on hand was a little bit light, and I won't be doing that again. The next time I'll have a darker shade. And I took just a lot of spatulas and just got a little piece of lipstick and let the ladies put it on. Of course, I had a mirror at the booth that they could use to apply their lipstick and then kiss the card. So once they kiss the card, it looks something like this. And hopefully it shows up on the video and you can see it better. So once they kiss the card, together, we went through the chart and picked which most closely matched one of the kisses on the chart. Once we found the one that looks the most like one on the chart, we read the personality name, and then I printed labels for each one of the personalities. So I'll just give you an idea. This is the labels. I just used the ones that come 30 to a page. I'm sure you've seen these before. And I did one on each page. This way, if one of these lipsticks ever becomes discontinued, I just have to redo the one for that personality type and not have to redo every single one. So let's say that their lip personality was optimistic. I'm just going to read you this one. I'm not going to go through all of them, but just to give you an idea. If your kiss personality was optimistic, then you are ambitious, confident, and your smile is contagious. You relish challenges, you're always on the go, you're witty and very aware of your feminine mystique. Your perfect shade is creme lipstick in pink passion. So, you guys, I have to tell you, this kissing booth was a hit. It is definitely something that attracts people to your booth. Another thing that attracts people to your booth is your actual display. I made sure that my display was beautiful and attractive, and I'm going to add pictures of it at the end of this video, and of course you can also find pictures of it in that Facebook group that the link is down below. But this is such a great way to attract people to your booth. It really was an icebreaker, and it gave both the booth guests and myself an opportunity to chat and get to know each other. By the time we were done with all of this, we were practically friends, very friendly, and I was able to talk to them a little bit more about the opportunity to earn free product by hosting a Mary Kay party. So if they booked a party or a facial, either one that evening, if they picked a date that evening, I gave them one of these to walk away with. And I got these at my Dollar Tree. Sorry, not my Dollar Tree, at the Dollar Tree. My Dollar Tree doesn't carry these, but my sister's does. So every time I go visit her in Miami, I stock up on a few more of these. And basically it says, always kiss me goodnight. So I thought this was so apropos for my kissing booth, and it's such a small investment, and if it incentivizes them to pick a date that very evening, why not? And it's adorable. I would want one of these. Then, if they wanted their lipstick shade, their corresponding lipstick shade, they'll get it, they'll receive it at their appointment. So I created these cards because these forms, you want to make sure that whether they book with you or not, or whether they pass by, that everyone fills out one of these if possible. And this one has the logo, my website, and of course you would customize this and put your website on it. But this is basically what it says. I'd like to have a personal facial for myself and possibly a friend, and receive my perfect shade lipstick, which was, and then it's a blank. Or they can check, I'd like to host a skincare class with at least 3 friends and receive my MK travel bag and my perfect shade lipstick, which was. And then it's got space for their name, phone, address, state, event date, and they can circle whether they prefer to be contacted via text, email, or both. And I make sure that in parentheses I include for planning purposes, because I don't want anyone to think I'm going to bombard them with advertisements or anything like that, because that's just not something that I do. But if they book this, then if they fill this out, then at their appointment, they get their perfect shade lipstick. I also have at the booth my MK travel bag, the MK travel roll-up bag, and I have it filled with my empties so that they can see how much it holds and how fabulous it is. And I go through the whole demonstration where I remove one of the panels and show them how easy it is to take the whole bag with them, how much it holds, and how they can remove one of the panels and just throw it in their purse, and then they don't have to worry about what makeup to take when they're on the go. They can just take that off, and when they come home, just put it back on our fabulous roll-up bag, which is one of my favorite personal Mary Kay products. So the other thing that I have at the booth is this chart. This is just something additional. It has nothing to do with the Kissology booth, but it's just something else that I thought I would add. I found this on, I think it was on In Touch. I'm not 100% sure. And basically, it talks about why Mary Kay, and then it talks about the awesome products. Spoil yourself with girl time. Be entered to win a Michael Kors bag. Now that's in my unit. In your unit, it might be something else when they fill out the opinion form. But I went ahead and created this QR code, which if they scan it, takes them right to my Facebook page. And I've got, I can show you guys how to create this and where to do it for free. If you'd like to see a video on that, give this video a thumbs up or let me know in the comments. So I added that because you can never have enough information or enough different ways to give out your information for the techies, for the not so techies, and so on and so forth. So that's about it. I can't stress enough how awesome I thought this Kissology booth was. Like I said, I've done trade shows for many, many years. And one of the phenomenons that I cannot still wrap my head around is that people go, sometimes they pay to go to these trade shows or to these business expos or craft fairs. They pay because they want to meet the vendors, and then when they're there and they see a table, they shy away like, oh no, don't talk to me. I'll never understand, because you're there to meet vendors, and then they don't want to talk to the vendors. It's the craziest thing, but it's in all industries, all kinds of trade shows. Any booth situation, this happens. So it's up to us to be creative with our booth to get people to come to it and get it to a point where it's interactive and attractive, and then you can talk to them at a more calm pace about Mary Kay and your business. So I hope this video helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you have other ideas for a booth, be sure to share them in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.